What's up, Dobby? What's up, Beach? How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Tuesday night. Last break of the night. We got a 6-box half case break of Panini Prizm International. There we go. 6 box on the table. There we are. Let's get it started. All right, box 1. I think we're starting off the break with a gold wave. I think we are starting off the break with a gold wave, possibly. Yep. Gold wave. We got gold in them there hills. Woo! Who doesn't love the gold? Alright, box number 1. Box number 1, here we go. Darius Garland on the wave. That is Zion on the silver prism. Tyler Kolek, rookie wave. That is a blue. That is a nice one. Stephon Castle. Stephon Castle for San Antonio. That is 29 out of 125. 29 of 125. LaMelo. That is C.J. McCollum on the blue. C.J. McCollum. That is 57 out of 125. There's Trace Jackson Davis on the wave. Our first, nope, it's silver, not an auto. That is a silver, R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett on the silver. Gary Payton on the legend wave. Multicolor for the Celtics. That is Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum for the Celtics. 33 out of 88. 33 of 88. That is a luck of the lottery. Stephon Castle. Nice hit for the San Antonio Spurs again. That is 36 out of 175. 36 of 175. Luck of the lottery. Our gold. I don't know if anybody saw the team, but I'll show you the team. Chicago Bulls. That is Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams of the Bulls. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10, Patrick Williams of the Bulls. Box number 2. All right, box number 2. Box number 2. Here we go. That is Melvin Ajinka on the wave. Rookie wave. Karis LeVert on the silver prism. Multicolor. And we have another gold multicolor of Kevin Garnett. KG. The Legend. 73 out of 88. 73 of 88. Kason Wallace for OKC on the blue, 52 out of 125. And on the gold, that is Jaden Ivey for Detroit. Jaden Ivey for Detroit, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. All right, here we go. That is Kristaps Porzingis on the silver prism. Clint Capella on the wave. Bobby Portis on the wave. Looks like we got a fireworks. Fireworks coming. Of Luka Doncic. Luka on the fireworks for Dallas. That is numbered 156 out of 175. 156 of 175. That is Draymond Green on the blue. Blue wave 50 out of 125. Jamal Murray on the wave. There's Sadiq Bey and LeBron. Box number 3. All right, box number 3. Here we go. It's time to get an auto. Let's go. We need an auto in this box. That is Marvin Bagley Jr. on the wave. Sorry, Marvin Bagley the third. He used to be junior. That is Drew Holiday on the silver Prizm. How about a white talisman? Wow, that's nice. A white talisman of Reed Shepherd. That is numbered 19 out of 20. 19 out of 20, Reed Shepherd on the talisman. Nice hit for Houston. On the multicolor, there's DeMar DeRozan, Sacramento. 28 out of 88. Drew Holiday, blue. 73 out of 125. Cards just love to stick together. All right, second half, box 3. That is Stephon Castle on the rookie silver wave. This is a Stephon Castle 6-boxer, I guess. Next, we just need his auto. I don't know if he signs in this or not, but there's an auto right. Nope, that's silver. My goodness. Norman Powell, silver. There is a multicolor of Jay Crowder, Milwaukee. 83 out of 88. Jamison Crowder, or Jay Crowder as he wants to be called now. Giannis on the blue. Giannis 112 out of 125. Michael Porter Jr. on the wave. Sabonis wave. There's a redemption. Jason Tatum on the wave. Our redemption is right there. Let me get the checklist out just to be on the safe side. (2025) NBA Prizm International Checklist. All right, let's do this. Just in case I don't know who the team is. Because there are a lot of players that I just don't know. I will admit it. Here we go, guys. Signatures Prizm Blue Wave. Prizm Blue Wave. Come on. There it is. Card number 15. That is Marvin Bagley the third. Marvin Bagley the third. I know the name. Washington Wizards. Washington Wizards on this one. There we go. Our first auto goes to the Wizards. Sorry, guys. Getting back to you guys is taking a little bit more trouble than I expected. eBay's been having issues tonight. Sorry about that. Alright, we should be back. Alright. Card Rippers, you got that, Marvin Bagley? Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Box number 4. No, my pleasure, my friend. Congratulations. I'm glad that you're here to see it. I don't watch as much NBA as I used to. And yet, some of these names, you know, I know them, I just don't remember. People get traded, all this sorts of crap. So I pulled a redemption a couple weeks ago. The guy was drafted by one team, but he's on another team now, so had to make sure I got it to the right team. It's crazy. Here we go, box 4. We got a fireworks on box 4. Going to San Antonio. That's Wemby. Wemby on the firework. 114 out of 175. 114 out of 175. Nice hit for the Spurs. Second Spurs hit of the night on the inserts. On the multicolor, we got Wendell Carter. Wendell Carter, 30 out of 88. Kason Wallace on the wave. Antonio Reeves on the multicolor, 50 out of 88. We have a white. Going to the Charlotte Hornets. That is Salon. Tijane Salon, 25 out of 38. 25 out of 38 on the white. I think the only thing we haven't hit yet is a Plum Blossom. For the Clippers, Nicholas Batum. That is Ron Holland, rookie silver prism. Rookie silver prism of Ron Holland. There's Tim Duncan on the Legends. That is Tyler Smith, rookie for Milwaukee, blue, 125 out of 125. Miles Bridges on the silver. Andrew Wiggins on the wave. There's Buddy Hield on the wave. That is box number 4. Need some Matas. Man, we had a Bulls hit earlier. I thought it was going to be, I was hoping it was going to be Matas. I'll try for you, George. I'll try hard. You know me. Yeah, Spurs are definitely crushing it. Six. Yeah. Devin Williams, not so huge. I was hoping that it was going to be Matas on that goal, but I really did. I was hoping. I didn't know you had him, but I was hoping it was Matas. Can we get a Plum Blossom, another auto, another gold? Come on, Prizm. Treat us nice. Alright, here we go. Box number 5. That is Anthony Black on the Silver Prizm. For the Clippers. For the Clippers, we have Nicholas Batum. $36 out of 88. That's the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards on the blue wave. 35 of 125. For the Spurs, Trey Jones on the wave. Our auto goes to the Miami Heat. Miami Heat, Kashad Johnson. And we have a white, Amen Thompson. White, Amen Thompson. That one is numbered 36 out of 38. This auto is not numbered. A.J. Johnson on the rookie wave. Jordan Clarkson. There's Lauri Markkanen on the Silver Prizm. Jalen Johnson. Harrison Ingram, rookie wave. Who's on the Kaleidoscope? Let's find out. Kaleidoscope. That is Hallie. Tyrese Halliburton on the Kaleidoscope. Nice hit for Indiana. That one is 172 out of 175. Brandon Miller on the blue. 34 out of 125. Last box. Box number 6. Good luck on box number 6, you guys. Here we go. Packs to finish the the break. I hate Prizm dust. Drives me insane. Alright, here we go. 12 packs. Multicolor. We have Dasumu. That is Andre Jackson Jr. Andre Jackson Jr., Milwaukee. That is number 25 out of 88. Dennis Schroeder for the Bucks. For the Nets. Blue. Looks like a lottery ticket. Luck of the lottery. Here we go. There is for Minnesota, Rob Dillingham. That one is numbered 141 out of 175. 141 of 175. Terry Rozier III. Might be an auto. That is Cam Reddish on the Wave. And it is not. It is Rui Hachimura on the Silver Prizm. Six packs to go. We got white. It's for the Bulls. White for the Bulls to 38. Can we get Matas? No, we got the legend. The Worm. Dennis Rodman. 6 out of 38. 6 out of 38. Probably the greatest rebounder of all time. If not, top 5. There's Matas on the base. And our multicolor Goes to the Clippers. That's James the Beard Harden. 37 out of 88. 4 packs to go. We got a wave. That is true. Way better than Williams. That is Ray Allen going to OKC. Ray Allen on the wave going to OKC. Blue. That is Keontae George. Keontae George, second-year player for Utah. 42 out of 125. Two packs to go. That may be an auto, and it may be for Sacramento. Here we go. It's not. It is Shaq for the Lakers on the silver prism. Shaq for the Lakers. And our last pack. After this, we'll do a full recap. We are not going to get another auto. That is Lujan Dort for OKC. Alright guys, here's our recap. Our rookie waves. Our rookie waves and our silver prisms. Here we go. We got AJ Johnson, Harrison Ingram, Stephon Castle, Melvin Ajinka, Tyler Kolek. Our silver prisms: Shaq, Rui, Laurie Markkinen, Anthony Black, Miles Bridges, Ron Holland, Norman Powell, Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, Karis LeVert, R.J. Barrett, and Zion Williamson. To 175, we had Rob Dillingham, Ty Halliburton, Luka Doncic, Victor Wembanyama, and Stephon Castle. To 125, excuse me. Keontae George, Brandon Miller, Anthony Edwards, Tyler Smith, Giannis, Drew, Draymond, Kason Wallace, CJ McCollum, and Stephon Castle. To 88, James Harden, Andre Jackson Jr., Nicholas Batum, Wendell Carter Jr., Antonio Reeves, Jay Crowder, DeMar DeRozan, Kevin Garnett, and Jason Tatum. To 38 on the whites, we have Dennis Rodman, Amen Thompson, and Tijane Salon. To 20 on the talisman white, Reed Shepard for Houston. Yeah, I know, man. Sorry, George. On the golds, we had Jaden Ivey and Patrick Williams. We did have 2 golds, though. So, and our autos, we had Kashad Johnson for Miami and Marvin Bagley III for the Washington Wizards. All right, guys, there you go. I hope you had a good time. Hope to see you all Thursday night. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Peace.